Hello, Becca Armstrong here, and it is wonderful to be connecting with you. I want to wish you a wonderful kickstart to your week. I myself have had a fantastic day. My kids are on spring break, and it's been a wonderful experience of play and rest and work all mixed together. I actually am coming to you fresh off of my workout, and actually it is on par with the theme for today, which is how are you measuring success? Perhaps you're measuring the wrong thing. I myself have absolutely measured the wrong thing in the past when it comes to assessing my level of success. So I thought I would jump on and share some insight with you, check in with you, and see if I can empower you to shift and change what you're measuring so you can be more effective and more focused as an entrepreneur. Okay, so generally what we do as entrepreneurs and launching our business is we set goals. We have objectives. We have things that we want to accomplish throughout the year, throughout the next 6 months, throughout the quarter, throughout the next 3 months, throughout the next 30 days. And when we set goals, we set measures. How are we going to measure our success? How are we going to measure that we've achieved these goals? But here's where we can often go wrong and we can get stuck at the start. When we are setting our goals, it's important to know exactly what it is that we want to accomplish and how we are going to know if we're there or not. So it lets us know whether we want to adjust, keep going, speed up, slow down. It helps us to have agility. But when we're on our journey for success, it is going to be messy. You know, one of the things that I learned, I was getting my certification in a technique that's called EMDR. It's actually called eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, and it's a therapeutic technique most often associated with helping people heal from traumatic experiences and events. But more so, it's a resourcing technique. It's very complicated, and usually it's utilized in circumstances that have a lot of pain associated with them. Now, it was equated to me as equal to brain surgery psychologically and emotionally. So there was a lot of emphasis on all of the things that we could do right and some of the things that could go wrong, and how important it was that none of those things went wrong. So I was actually really worried and concerned when I was learning this technique, and it kind of kept me stuck at the start. I was holding back from working with clients. Now, to get my certification and complete my training, I actually had to work with clients. I had to get the experience, and I had to be able to demonstrate that I had learned what to do. But I was so afraid of messing up, I was holding back from working with them. I remember my trainer was amazing. She was a no-nonsense lady, and she kind of got up in my face, and she said, "Listen, you're a professional, right?" And I said, yeah. And she said, "And you want to help people, right?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, here's the deal." She said, "As a professional, you're going to mess up. You're going to mess up. It's going to happen." She said, "Also as a professional, because you know what you're doing, you're also likely to recognize it immediately and know what you did wrong." She said, "And your client probably won't be aware of it or affected by it." She said, "And as a professional, when you mess up, you fix it, right? You clean it up right away." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Great. That's the only way to become a better professional." She said, "Now get in there and start working with clients." Oh, you know, the truth was I didn't mess up. And the worry was a bunch of nonsense. But in the moments where I thought I was going to mess up, something better happened. I learned actually a more resourceful way to address something, a way to be more effective, a way to be more helpful. That only came from the experience. So as a professional, I'm going to pass this on to you. You're going to mess up. And if you're using those moments to measure your success, then you may stop right there in that moment, which is that key moment where you get better. It's that key moment when you know how to be of better service in the world. It's a key moment that actually fuels you forward. So when you mess up, that is not the moment to measure your success. It's not about how you mess up, it's how you get up, how you keep going, how you throttle yourself forward in those moments. You know, you're going to discover something magical come from within you in those moments. And it's what comes from you within those moments that is the true measure of success. You know, when you were a little kiddo and you were first learning to walk, you fell down. You didn't fall down just once. You didn't fall down 10 times. You didn't fall down 100 times. I bet you it's in the thousands. And every time you fell down, it wasn't about what made you fall down. It's really about learning how to get up. And it's about learning and bringing all that information forward that you apply as you go forward so that you stay up and you keep going forward. And pretty soon, I bet you were walking faster, falling down less. You probably even started to kick into a run. I know it's really fun to watch kiddos skip and leap and jump and do all of these things because they are impressed with what they're discovering every step along the way. And you know what? I don't see them get too hung up when they fall down. They kind of giggle. They kind of laugh. If they scrape their knee or their leg or bump their head, they just get up. Maybe they shed some tears. Maybe they go get a hug. And then they keep going. You did that. So you might not remember it, but you did that. And you didn't measure every time you fell down and associate it with success. Your success actually was measured in the times you got up and in what you knew after you got up and how you applied what you learned after you got up. And the other thing is, nobody wants to fall down, so stop thinking about it. Think about what you're going to do as you get up and you continue forward. Your success is in every step that comes after the fall down. And you don't need to fall down, but if you do, something good is coming out of it, and it's awesome for you to expect it. So expect that every time you fall down, you're getting better. Let go of looking for when am I going to fall down. Just know that if you do, you'll discover how to get up. Keep going and measure your success as you throttle yourself forward and into your results. So go ahead and apply this. Come and see me at attractyourbestlife.com. I love to hear from you. So post some comments. And if you believe that there is an entrepreneur, a friend, a colleague, someone that you care about that might be stuck at the start or might be measuring the wrong thing, and you want to help with them or help them, go ahead and share this resource, this video with them. And let's all come together to thrive and expand as successful entrepreneurs. And of course, let's celebrate the journey. All right, take good care. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.